Hi guys, and welcome to a new Fishing Planet video. First proper Fishing Planet video for quite a long time for various reasons. I've been doing other things over the summer and I thought it'd be quite good to have a look at a mission, one of the newer ones, and that's the Selenge River and the Arctic Grayling over 3 kilos, which basically means a uni. So you need to catch 5 Arctic Grayling over 3 kilos, and I thought it'd be fun to try and catch them in 5 different places, and this is the kit that I'm using. As you can see, the Thora, the braid 0.23 and the Exterminator 5500. So I'll talk a bit more in a minute about the positions, but you can see the lure there I've got is available in the shop, and it's one of the top water lures, and it's actually the mouse lure, and I found I had best luck with the 36 gram on a 5/0 hook. But I also wanted to try some different things. I tried a lot of different lures. You'll see I get one on the Patriotic Walker, which is one of my favourites, and then you'll also see that I get one on the right at the bottom down here, the barbless spinner 14 gram. It's the X series one, but it could be just a normal spinner of that size. I tried lots and lots of different things. I tried plugs, spoons, and all sorts of things, crankbaits, but these are the ones that work for me. So this is the map, and I'm going to show you of the 5 spots where I caught unis. This is the main sort of island, and most of them are around this area, and this is the point where you see on the map the sort of highest point you can spawn. This is position 1. If you want to pause and take the coordinates of each of these, you can do. That's position 1. Position 2 is just a bit further down on the right hand side, so that's position 2. Position 3 is the only one that's not from that point, so it's fished from this point on the other bank, and that's that one, and that was with the mouse lure. Then we're back to the island for the position 4, and there we go, there's the coordinates for that one, and that again was with the mouse lure. The first 2 were not with the mouse lure, and the final 3 were with it. The final one is actually where you can see we're pointing at the moment. So this area is good for the Arctic Grayling. So you can see that's where we're at the moment, and you can see the marker over there. If we just walk down here a little way, we can actually see the point for the position 2. So yeah, that's the positions. If you want to make a note of those and put them in, put your buoys in, then you'll know where you are on each of these. And I'm just going to go through them one by one and actually show me catching the fish one by one. So you can see on the left the catch Arctic Grayling 3 kilograms plus is on 0 to 5, and you'll see as we go through the video it increments each time I get one in each of the positions. So this is position 1, and I was trying with the barbless spinner here, 14 gram on a 3/0, probably the smallest hook I got one on. And what I would say is, if you're not going to use a top water lure, if you're going to spin, you want to be high in the water. You want to be in the top third, I think, of the water on that marker on the on the right hand side, which shows where the lure is. Just stop and go is fine, but yeah. So this is the barbless spinner, 14 gram on a 3/0. You can see this is quite a good fight. I wanted to just sort of get back into Fishing Planet a bit, having not been able to play over the summer much, and make a video that was a bit more exploratory, although I've sort of condensed it into the 5 fish really, and actually catching them. But I spend a lot of time going around the island and looking for the best positions. So here comes the first one. That's very nearly 4 kilos, so quite a good size fish. And that setup that we've got, you saw the setup at the beginning, but it provides a good fight for each fish without it just being a case of reeling them in. If you just want to get this mission done, then I would suggest slightly stronger tackle, and probably just go for one of the spots. This is a very good spot. Either side of this rock will actually do, but the marker, when you put your marker in, you'll see it'll be just on the right side of that rock. Again, the marker isn't showing here because I hadn't caught the fish at this time, but when you put your coordinates in, put the marker in, you'll marker buoy in, you'll see that that's pretty much where it is, just this side of the tree. You're really looking for anywhere with trees or rocks, to be honest. This is the Patriotic Walker, again on a 3/0, so 3/0 is the smallest hook. I caught a Uni on. I'm sure it can be done with smaller hooks. So this is position 2, and I love the Patriotic Walker. I use it probably more than anything, certainly when lure fishing, and yeah, it came up trumps with this one. So while we're landing this one, I'll just say a little bit about conditions and things. I found the best time was in the evening, so if you want to maximise your chances, there's a day where it sort of peaks towards the evening, and I would set it to about 5 o'clock, about 1700, and then fish on from there, and you'll get at least one Uni in that time. You get some other good fish as well, some bicles, and I think there's a humpback something, which I caught a very big Uni of. So yeah, you'll catch some other bits and pieces as well, and you know, these aren't that easy to catch, I wouldn't have said. They you know, they're quite a challenge to catch in the first place, and if you use this sort of tackle, they're quite a challenge to land as well. So this one's finally coming in, and so that's position 2. And when you've put your marker buoys in, if you choose to do it that way, have a walk around the island to find them, and you'll soon see where they are. As I say, that marker buoy will appear if you put it in just about where the arrow is, just down to the bottom left of it, where the end of the tree is sticking out the water. So that was position 2, and that was the Patriotic Walker on the 3/0 hook. Could be any walker really. Okay, this is position 3, which is actually the only one that's not on that island. So it's on the fishing from the sort of main area, where you get the really weird music you can probably hear in the background. Sounds almost sort of Aboriginal or whatever, but it's obviously we're in Mongolia or wherever. So yeah, this you can fish anywhere. You can see I've got a marker buoy on the left-hand side of the rocks there, and I caught some very good sized trophies there, and again some bicles and other fish as well. So this is the mouse lure. I started with the 3/0 hook version, and whilst I caught quite a few trophies, I wasn't getting the unis, so I went back to the shop and bought the 5/0 36 gram version, and that soon came up trumps. As I say, if you want to get through this one quickly, I would say this is going to be your best bet, the mouse. the mouse lure. One of the reasons I wanted to try something different was it seemed to me rather unrealistic that you would get a grayling on a mouse lure, but having looked online, I did a bit of online sort of searching tonight for sort of in real life fishing, and it does seem like it's a very common thing to do. A very successful way of catching Arctic grayling is to use a effectively sort of fly fish with a mouse lure. So actually, the game has got it right, and I think I haven't got there yet, but I'm guessing the final part will be using I think you get a vole, or when you've done the rest of the sort of preparatory bits, not to catch a grayling, but we'll come on to that later in the second video, the second part to this. Anyway, you can see they're quite a good fight on this sort of setup, and this I think is a similar sort of stamp of fish. It's around about the sort of just under the 4 kilo mark. So even if you're not doing the challenge, you know, if you want some good grayling spots for unis, then hopefully this video will help you out. So that was number 3, as you can see in a second when it comes back up on the left hand side. You'll see that's 3 of 5 of the Arctic grayling over 3 kilograms. So this is moving on to position number 4. Now this one I had quite a lot of fun with. I tried lots of different lures and I caught some other good fish and some other unis actually here. So this is quite a good spot for all sorts of things. I got a lennox here, a very good lennox I think, and various other things. This was pretty much my first trip to Selenge or Selenge, or however you pronounce it. Yeah, all quite new to me. But yeah, there's some good fish at this spot, especially around between that post that we're looking at now and the rock to the left of it. You can sort of slowly walk right the way across. If you come across slowly enough, you can come right from the far side to this side, and get some good fish. So this is the mouse lure again. As I say, this is the one to go for if you want to do it quickly. But I just wanted to show a video with some other methods of doing it and some different positions really. So that's, you can see that's just clocked up 4 of 5. And the 5th position is actually just to the right of here, and this is where it is. And again, if you've put your marker in based on my coordinates, you'll see this is where the coordinates are. Just to the right of where we're fishing over there, you can just see a marker. That's the one we were looking at earlier. So we're fishing from that far bank on the right for fish number 3 of this little lot. So yeah, coming towards the end of the video, so as always please do like and subscribe. As you can see, I'm trying a different video editor, so I hope this comes out okay. I'm trying Clipchamp for what it's worth, and yeah, hope to certainly improve my skills with video editing, but I'll be making quite a lot more videos in the forthcoming months. So yeah, please do like and subscribe. This is the 5th, so you can see that disappears, and in the next video we're going to be finding dead water voles in the thickets, which will be one of those quests where you just run around trying to find things, and then going for the actual fish itself using the vole lure. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks guys.